All right, everybody, I wanted to walk through how to reason through these just in case you need some extra help. So let's get my mouse over here. Here we go. So let's start with these ones. We're going to start with constant speed ones here. Here's why. If I'm going constant speed, if I have a velocity downwards that's constant speed, that means my acceleration is 0. If I have an acceleration of 0, if I plug that into F net equals ma, if I plug that into F net equals ma, I get 0. So my F net is 0. So let's say I weigh 800 newtons. Okay. Well, that's my force going downwards. So my upwards force has to be exactly the same to get an F net of 0. So it'll look the same as when I'm standing still. So if you watch the video, when I was between floors, I wasn't speeding up or slowing down. It is exactly the same. Okay, so this one will also be the same. Now, this is where it gets tricky. Speeding up while going down. So I'm going downwards. So I'm starting from rest, but my velocity is going to be down. I'm speeding up. So that means my acceleration is in the same direction. So if my velocity is down, my acceleration is down. Well, if my acceleration is down, since F net equals ma, if my acceleration is pointed downwards, that means my F net is pointed downwards. Okay, so let's take a look. So here's your force due to gravity. Let's say it's the same still. Let's say it's 800 newtons. Well, let's think about it. If I have to have an F net downwards to have an acceleration downwards, that means my normal force has to be less than 800. So like in newtons, it may be like 750 or something. If it was pounds, let's say you weigh somewhere between 100 and 300, right? So whatever you weigh, that normal force from the bathroom scale, when you just stand on it, it equals your weight. But when you start accelerating up and down, the bathroom scale will push differently. The bathroom scale pushes up. So this is your bathroom scale force, this up one, okay? So now, let's do the next one down here. So slowing down while going down. So your velocity is this way. But to slow down, I need an acceleration the other way. Well, if I have an acceleration the other way, they work against each other, and so I slow down. Well, if that's true, since F net equals ma, my F net will have to be up because F, force, and acceleration are related. Well, if I have to have an F net going up and my bathroom scale is sitting there pushing, well, my force due to gravity is 800. Well, I need to have an upwards net force. So that means I have to have a force bigger than my force due to gravity. I have to have more than 800. And so what you notice on the bathroom scale, as you approach that bottom floor coming to a stop, it's more. So let's do this next one. So speeding up while going up. So you're going to start going upwards. You're going to speed up. So that means your acceleration is also upwards. So since F net equals ma, that means your F net is also upwards. Well, to get that, so if here's my weight force, so my force due to gravity, I should say. Weight force is fine too, but 800 newtons. Well, if I need to have an F net upwards, that means I have to have more. I have to have a greater force than 800. Okay. The next one is slowing down while going up. So you're going up, but slowing down. So your acceleration has to be opposing it. So that means your F net also has to be down. So if here's your force due to gravity is 800, that means I have to have less normal force. I'm just going to write less than 800. Okay. I want to solve one problem. So let's say I have an acceleration of 2 meters per second squared. Let's say I have a mass of 80 kilograms. Okay. So that means my force due to gravity, which we also call a weight force, is m times g. So that's 80 times 10. So that's 800 newtons. I know what you're thinking. That pen's really cool. I agree. So your weight force, your gravitational force is 800. Well, the next thing, anytime you're given an acceleration, do F net equals ma. Mass is 80. Your acceleration is 2, so my F net is 160. A lot of times, the habit most people have is they'll be like, my answer is 160. You gotta stop. Okay. So let's say we did not give any more information. Let's say this elevator is moving downward, coming to a stop. So they gave us that in the problem. They said, all right, we're going downwards. We're in an elevator. We're going downwards. We're coming to a stop. Okay. So that means here's your weight force. Your gravitational force is 800. If you're going downwards, slowing down, let's color code so you can actually see what I'm talking about. If you're slowing down while going downwards, it's going to be more. So watch this. It's going to be, where's my pen? There it is. If it was the same, it'd be 800, but it's going to be more. Well, if it was the same, it'd be 800, but it's going to be more, and the amount that's extra, that's more, is your F net. So that means that it's 160 more, which is 960 newtons. Okay, I know this is new, so hang with it. We're gonna keep going. So keep going, and we'll catch you on the next one.